Hey guys, this is Teacher Elo, and I'm here to explain be going to and will. Okay, so be going to and will, they're both future tense, and you can always use either one to talk about the future. But this video will talk about the advanced details about the two different forms. So if you're a higher level English student, or you really want to know why they're different, this video will help you. Okay, so the first one is be going to. And if we see on the left side, be going to is more of a plan, the plan that is definite. And here, definite, we're talking about it's exact. You know exactly where, when, how much, right? You have more details. And regarding the time, the plan is usually soon. That means it's closer to right now. So maybe the plan is about today, tomorrow, next week, maybe in 2 weeks, right? It's something that we're pretty sure will happen. Okay, the next one is will. And on the right side, we see will is more for dreams or wishes. So that might mean you have a plan in the future, but you don't know all the details. So it's not definite. Maybe you're not sure where, like maybe you're going on a vacation next year, but you don't know where. Maybe you don't know when. You don't have the time exactly. Maybe you don't know with who, right? So we might use will for these. And for the time, this plan is usually far in the future. So maybe a few months from now or a few years from now. So it's a little more in the future. Here are some examples for be going to. So I'm going to go to the store at 5 p.m. My sister is going to walk the dog later. Okay, so if we look at the first one, I'm going to go to the store at 5 p.m. The time is today, right? I'm going to go today, and I probably know exactly which store. Like maybe I'm going to the supermarket, or maybe I'm going to buy some new shoes, and I know exactly which store, or I have an idea of a few. The next one, my sister is going to walk the dog later. If you have a dog, you know you have to walk them every day, right? So that means it's going to happen today. I know the person and I know the animal, right? The dog. For will, we see some ideas that are maybe not very specific. So I will visit Brazil someday. Right, so someday, when is that? I'm not sure. So maybe next year, maybe 2 years, 5 years, right? So I don't know exactly what day. Maybe I still need to save money. Maybe I'm waiting for vacation time, right? So there's different factors, there's different ideas. And the last one, I will graduate from college. Okay, so this one is also talking about the future, but maybe we don't know exactly when. So if you're going to college, you know, sometimes you have to change the day of your graduation. Maybe you graduate in May, maybe December, maybe January. Maybe you get a job and now you have to take less time in college, or you're taking more classes and you can finish faster. So we might say will. Alright, but with everything we're learning here, we want to remember when we're talking or when we're writing, we don't want to get too nervous and think, oh no, I don't remember exactly which one it is, or I don't understand if this is soon or if this is far in the future. So just know that you can use be going to or will with no problems. There's usually not a big difference. So when you're talking and you're using the future, just use whichever one sounds better for you. And remember, when you're studying and you're learning in English, you're watching videos, you're watching movies, you're talking to people, just maybe practice or pay attention to when they use will and be going to. That would probably help you remember the different ideas for those. Alright, so here we have a practice. We have this guy here, and he's thinking about which word to use. Okay, so here we have 4 different situations. And from everything we just learned, you have to think, would will or be going to be the best options? Okay, so maybe pause the video and think about it. Alright, so the first one is learn a new language. Okay, a new language. Not the language you're learning right now, but maybe something new. So this one would probably be something that's in the future, we're not sure exactly. The second one, do exercise in the evening. So in the evening means today, so that might be something that's soon. The next one, cook dinner. Cook dinner. So that's probably today, right? I'm going to cook dinner. And the last one, buy a new car next year. So that's probably something in the future, right? So the answers are here on the right side. So learn a new language is probably a plan that's not very specific, so you might say will. Like, I will learn a new language next year. Like maybe you want to learn Russian, that's a new language, so you're planning it. Next one, do exercise in the evening. I'm going to do exercise in the evening because that's today, right? The time is soon. Next one, cook dinner. I'm going to cook dinner because it's probably tonight, maybe like at 6 or 7 in the evening, right? But if you think about if you are not a cook, maybe you only cook on Thanksgiving and New Year's, then you can say, I will cook dinner for Thanksgiving. I will cook dinner for New Year's. Just very far away. But if you're talking about tonight or tomorrow, then I'm going to cook dinner. And the last one, buy a new car next year. So because it's next year, and maybe you're still looking at different cars, different models, then probably will. I will buy a new car next year. This plan is pretty far in the future. Alright, so here's another difference between the 2 future verbs. So we have expectation and request. So with be going to, we're talking about an expectation. That means when you expect or anticipate something to happen. This might be somebody tells you they will do something, so now you're waiting for them to do something. That's an expectation. Or maybe it's the law, or it's the rule of the house or something. So people expect this, right? And the other one is will. We use it for a request. So a request is usually in the question form. It's when you ask or request something. Usually you're requesting for help, or you need somebody to assist you with something. So here's some examples for be going to. These are expectations. So you are going to clean the kitchen. Right? Maybe you are a parent and you're telling the child, today it's your turn, it's your chore. You are going to clean the kitchen. Right? Or the question, are your children going to study today? Right? So maybe you're the teacher and it's like Wednesday, it's right in the middle of the week. So you know the children should be studying today. So you might ask that question, right? You're expecting, are your children going to study today? Right? What time? They should be studying right now. Okay, and with will, we have those requests, which are asking for help. So, will you fix my computer? Will you fix my computer? And will you call me later? Will you call me later? Okay, so with will you fix my computer, you're asking somebody to help you fix the computer, right? You're requesting for help. And the other one, will you call me later? This is an interesting one. If somebody says that, will you call me or will you email me later? They want you to call. They expect you to call in a way, right? They're asking, please call me, right? Please call me later. All right, and sometimes we use will as a modal, right? It's not exactly a modal, but it's working in that style. All right, so this is the last difference, and it's only for will. So we use will for promises, right? So a promise is when you say you will do something and you do it. So first example, I will help you learn English, right? So this is me saying, yes, I will do my best and I will help you. That's a promise. The next one, the doctor will help you, right? So we know doctors work very hard. They will help you, right? That's their promise. And the last one, we will drive carefully. Okay, so this is something maybe teenagers tell their parents. They say, yes, please let me borrow the car. We will drive carefully. It's a promise. We will pay attention to that. All right. Okay, we do have a little more information about contractions and pronunciation. So this is just a little extra information so you sound more natural when you're speaking. So when you use going to in the future, we usually say gonna, right? So instead of I'm going to go outside, we say I'm gonna go outside. Or I'm gonna go get coffee. I'm gonna drive, right? I'm gonna something. So this is not perfect English, but people use it every day, especially American English. So if you listen to people on TV, you probably hear this. I'm gonna do something. When you are writing, especially writing an email or you're writing for university or college, you should not write gonna. All right, talking's okay, but writing, you need to change it to going to. If you send a text message, that's okay. People usually write in shorthand, which is the shorter style. So I'm gonna see you later today would be okay. Right? That's if you're talking to your friend or your family, somebody you're familiar with. Okay, and with will, they also have contractions, which change the pronunciation of the words. So you can practice these with me, and there are many videos to help you practice with contractions and pronunciation. So let's just practice these together very quickly. I will, I'll, I'll. He will, he'll, he'll. She will, she'll, she'll. It will, it'll, it'll. You will, you'll, you'll. They will, they'll, they'll. We will, we'll, we'll. Okay, so this is important, especially when you're listening and you might hear somebody say, oh yeah, she'll be there. She'll be there. That means she will be there. Right? So it just takes a lot of practice. Okay, so like always, here's our quick quiz. So I'll give you 5 seconds to pause the video and choose the best answer. Alright, I hope you paused the video and answered the questions. So here are the answers. And of course some of these we can change, but these would maybe be the best answers right now. So the first one, my mom will visit her friend in 2 months. My mom will visit her friend in 2 months, because it's in the future, kind of farther away. The children are going to take a nap. The children are going to take a nap. So that's for the time, that means today, right now. The teacher is going to correct the tests. The teacher is going to correct the tests. So that probably means today or tomorrow. The teacher will be finding the answers for the tests. All students will complete the final test next year. All students will complete the final test next year. Okay, so this one's next year, so that's in the far future. And it's also like a promise, right? Everybody needs to do this. And the last one. You are going to practice English tomorrow. You are going to practice English tomorrow. Alright, so that one is also, it's a time that is soon. It's tomorrow, so we can use be going to. Alright, so I hope you understood everything and have some good answers there. There is another video about the future. It tells you how to make the future, and it's a little more basic, a little more introduction. So make sure you watch that one if you need more practice with it. So thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you next time.